A really exciting episode now, because this kind of thing doesn't happen every day. What you could call Hamburg's washing machine, the METHA, a piece of machinery that separates out sediment, is being renewed, at least the filter drum part of it. It's quite a demanding task because we only have a few millimeters to spare when we're lowering and positioning the new filter drum. Find out more in our latest edition of Port is What We Do.
METHA has been in operation for 25 years and makes a very significant contribution to reducing the pollution of the Elbe and the North Sea.
Anyone dealing with rivers has to deal with the sediment carried by the river. This sediment is deposited where the current is at its slowest, places like the Port of Hamburg. It has to be removed to keep the port navigable, and there's polluted and unpolluted sediment. Unpolluted material can be returned to the Elbe, the polluted material needs special treatment, and that's what we do here. In the first step, the coarse material has to be filtered out, and this is where the filter drum comes in. This filter drum has reached the end of its 25-year operating life. It's processed twice as much material than it was designed for, so it needs to be exchanged. Repair is no longer possible, and the new one will be in service for the next 20 years. After 5 years of planning, the new filter drum was commissioned 6 months ago. Now it's ready to be installed. The body of the drum has a weight of about 13.5 tons. It's 8 meters long and 3.5 meters in diameter. We began by putting up a scaffolding, then we had to open up the roof by taking off the steel construction at the top. And last week we made the old drum body accessible, removed the technology it's attached to, so that we could get on with the new installation this week. The preparations, as well as the actual exchange of the filter drum, bring their own set of problems and challenges. Opening a building which, without a roof, wouldn't be able to stand up was the biggest challenge. A colleague went over the building with a structural engineer who calculated whether we could carry out our construction plan and then gave us the green light. Every step of the maneuver has to be calibrated precisely so that the METHA filter can soon get back to the job required of it. We have 2 weeks of planned maintenance and inspection every year, and this year we're taking 3 weeks longer so that we can swap the filter drum. We compensated for that by working it overtime before we took it offline, and it will resume its work in about a week. Equipped with its new filter drum, the METHA will hopefully be able to continue doing its important work for the environment of the Elbe and North Sea for another 25 years.
Port is what we do.
Port is what we do.